Good evening. I'm Brian Wolfberg, President and CEO of VyStar Credit Union. VyStar is so excited to return this year as sponsor for JPEF's Teacher of the Year Awards. We are excited to be a part of the Eddies and to recognize all of the teachers in this room, as well as our finalists, for the amazing contributions that they make to our school system and to our community. At VyStar, we are very excited for our Teacher of the Year finalist, Michelle Flores, Department Chair of Creative Writing at Douglas Anderson. As a first-generation college graduate who cut her teeth in New York City school system, this teacher is an amazing individual who acts as a great example to children at Douglas Anderson. She's not only involved in educating the children, but in so many extracurricular programs that allow the youth to become themselves.
You're gonna follow Dr. Kraft and Ms. Rowland.
I just think joy is an integral part to teaching, and so building relationships with students is really important to me. I also try to think of engaging activities that go beyond just what we might think of as writing. Language arts is the class where you learn the rules. Creative writing is where you break apart those rules so you can internalize them. If we think about Bloom's taxonomy, which is a sort of old school pedagogical mode of thinking, the highest level of learning is creation. So our students in this department are constantly in the act of creation, whether it's drafting poems, short stories, scripts, podcast interviews. Students are now the ones creating the work that will eventually be analyzed at some point. So I view literature in general as a dialogue, and this curriculum that we have here is just part of that dialogue of creating more literature.
I love Ms. Flores. Being a teenage girl, especially in this time frame, it's very hard to connect with people, and I think having a teacher that understands me on that level, especially through my art, and she understands it. So that's why I love Ms. Flores.
I really hope that my students know that I support them in whatever their vision for their life is. My teaching philosophy is really grounded in the idea that students deserve to have a life filled with options. And so if we set up our curriculum in the right way, rather than being relegated to one specific area, students have a variety of options of what they can do with their careers. It's why I try to incorporate things like script writing and podcasting into our lessons, along with some of the genre-based writing that we have in our program. But beyond that, if students are more interested in community organizing, if they're interested in running a business, a lot of the way that our programming is set up, they're getting training to do those things within our curriculum that can then be extended beyond their time here in high school. And so when they get to college, when they get to their careers, they've already done marketing for a publication. They've already organized an open mic series. They've already met artists from all over the country and have worked with them and led workshops themselves in other capacities. So there's really nothing that they can't do if they figure out how to adapt those skills outside of the classroom. I feel like that's when I know I'm successful as a teacher and when I feel most proud of the work that my students are doing.